Hi everybody, this is Ken Schmidt with FMDH DME. I just wanted to go over your new CPAP machines that you're going to be getting in the mail. A lot of people are going to be getting these new machines to replace your old Dreamstation 1. It's the Dreamstation 2, and I kind of wanted to just show you what you're going to need to do to set your machine so that you can use it and be productive using it throughout the night. So the machine's going to come in a box here. We're going to just start from the beginning. We're going to open the box. You're going to have some packing slips in here. Now the big thing with these new Dreamstation 2s, when you get these, you're going to have to send back your old machine. Make sure that you dump the water out of your Dreamstation machines. Make sure they're wiped down really good. Put them in the box. Make sure you put your return address on there and send those back to Respironics, or else they may charge you for that Dreamstation. So make sure you get that done. In the box here, as you can see, is a prepaid FedEx return label. Put that on the box. You've got a box to put your old Dreamstation in. Send that in. Okay? So we got that. We've got a few instructions in here. You guys sure can look through those. I'm going to try to go over some of the stuff that you have to do at home to make these machines work for you. So we use what's called Care Orchestrator, and Care Orchestrator actually already has your prescription in it. So Respironics got that from us, from Care Orchestrator, so they've preset your machine. We just got to make sure that when you plug it in, it's going to download and everything's going to work for you. So the new Dreamstation 2, kind of a slick little design. It's a little black machine. Yours was white that you had before. You're going to get the machine, you're going to get a hose, you're going to get a power cord, a disposable filter that is in the power cord package. So I'm going to take that out right now. Little blue disposable. It's actually a filter for, like, if you have allergens or anything like that. This will work really good. And then you're also going to have your power block. Power block is included in your bag. Now with these new machines, to make sure that you actually get your prescription downloaded into the machine, what we're going to do before we do anything else is we're going to take our power cord, plug it into our block, and we're going to plug it into the bottom of our machine. If you notice on these new machines, they actually have a slit here where you can run your power cord through the bottom all the way across, or you can just plug it into the port. So we're going to plug it in. And if you want to come over here, I'll show you what we're going to have here. The screen's going to light up here, and we're just going to let it sit here. It may take a couple minutes, but we're going to wait for the machine to download. So what it does is it uses a modem, uses a cellular modem. It will call in to our computer, which will then download your prescription to your machine. So don't turn the machine on, just let it sit here for a few minutes, and we'll see what happens. There we go. Okay, says update. Your prescription has been updated. It's in the machine now. So we're going to dismiss this, and then we're back to the main screen. So right now you could physically use this machine, and it will have your prescribed prescription into the machine. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple other things real quick while we're going through the machine, just because they are new to you guys. There is tape on the side here that's going to hold this together, so we got to peel that off real quick. Peel that off, one on each side. This is what holds your water chamber in for the time being. Okay, so on the new Dreamstation machines, the other ones you used to open up, what we're going to do here is we're going to put our thumb on this little thumb placement spot that's got a little indentation. We're going to put 2 forefingers under here. We're going to squeeze, and we're going to pull it off. This is your water chamber, okay? They made an extra step in this process for a simple fact that people were filling their water chamber with water and overfilling it, which was getting up into the machines and ruining them. So this is one extra step, but it's hopefully going to save your machine and prevent you from having to use a warranty on it. What we're going to do now is we're going to unlatch the back, pull the lid off. This is your water chamber. And you can see it's clearly marked on these new machines, maximum. Do not overfill them. Use distilled water in these, just like we did before. Okay, this unit can actually be washed, put in a dishwasher. As long as we don't put it down by the heating element, we should be okay there. The lid only goes on one way. It won't stay on if you put it on this way, so you can't really get it on wrong. We're going to put distilled water in there. We're going to take the top, the lid, make sure we get it in both of the little grooves, and then we're going to snap it into place. Okay? Another thing I want to show you while we got that off, just as before, you have a filter. There's a little tab right here. You see this little felt? We're going to pull that out. It's all one unit. It's a washable, reusable filter. So once a week or so, depending on how your house may get dust, lint, whatever, take and wash this off. Run water through it really good. You can use a mild detergent if you choose so, but that's what we're going to do is we're going to wash that filter. Now the filter that was in your package with your power cord, like I said, this is a really good filter. I tell people to use it if you have allergies, because it's an allergen filter, or if you just want to keep your machine clean. It's going to make a big difference. This is going to catch the fine particulates that get through your washable filter. And if you look on this, I'm going to see if you can see this on the video. There's two little arrows on the bottom of the gray filter. That's the washable one. And then if you look on the bottom of the blue filter, they're very minute, but you can see there's two little arrows here. Now, it doesn't really matter if these match up. The only thing that helps is there's a little tab here. It's easier to grab onto. So what we're going to do is we're going to match the arrows up. We're going to snap it into place, and then we're going to put it in our machine. Okay, it cannot go in backwards. It only can go in one way. There it is. Once a week, pull that out, take the back filter off, check it with light, hold it up to the light. If you can see through it, it's reusable. If it's dirty and you can't see through it or it's getting cloudy, throw it away. You're allowed 2 of these a month. You're allowed 1 of these every 6 months, and we're going to wash this one, okay? Wash it and make sure it's dry before you put it back in your machine. Let's put these back together quick. We're going to slide these in. Okay, now back to the humidifier. We've just filled this with water, okay? To put this on, if you're holding the machine up, it's kind of awkward getting that back onto the Dreamstation 2. What we're going to do is we're just going to have it on a flat surface. Snaps right into place. Very easy, very simple, nothing to it. But just remember, when you take it off, we're squeezing, pulling, flat surface, putting it back on. Okay? Now we know the prescription has entered in here because it told us it was entered. Now we can actually go to using this machine. So to use this machine, we're just going to push the on-off button here, which is lit up. We're going to push it. The pressure of this machine was set for 9.5. Okay? So 9.5 is the pressure. Now, a little bit different with this one. The humidifier, if you hook your hose on here and you have just a standard hose, to change your humidity, you're just going to push this little humidifier button and you're just going to continue to push it to whatever you like. 5 is the most, off is off. So what you're going to do is adjust the humidity to where it's comfortable for you. That humidity setting changes per each individual. Some like a lot of humidity, some like very little, some like none. So you adjust it to whatever you feel comfortable with. If your nose is burning, turn it up. If you're too moist, it feels too wet, just turn it down a little bit. And that simple touch of the button, and we're just going to move that up and down, okay? Or set that one for 3, and it'll just stay there. So every time I get in there and use it, it's going to be at 3. Okay, when we're done with the machine, we're going to shut the machine off, and then you're going to get a screen. You're going to have a little cover here. I'm not going to take it off of this machine, but it's easier to see without it. But it's going to tell you your last session. So how many hours you actually got treatment, therapy out of the machine last night. How many days you've used the machine over 4 hours. Your AHI, which is a lot of times what is in your sleep study that tells you how bad your apneas were. Most people get a set number if they do a sleep study. We'd like to try to get that below 5. So if you notice that's getting elevated, might be a good time to give us a call, maybe call your doctor. It could be a mask fitting thing, it could be a lot of different things, but that's just one thing to pay attention to. And then it's got some other settings here. If you get in here, you can scroll through them. Most of these are already preset. You shouldn't have to make any changes, but if you want to, you're sure welcome to look through it It'll Bluetooth so it can hook to your phone. If you want to do the Dream Mapper app, you still have that option. Go through these, and then you can actually view your reports. So if you're curious and you really want to see how your therapy is benefiting you, you can do a 1-day report, 7-day, 30-day, 90-day, all the way up to 365. So that's the report that we would print off to give your doctor, just to show them how you're doing and if the machine is being effective in your therapy. If you're ever in here and you can't get out, just start the machine and it'll take you right out to the main menu and start the machine up. So that's the machine. So far, we don't know a ton about these machines. They are new. They're called the Dreamstation 2. They are replacing the Dreamstation 1. So when you call us now and you need supplies, if you're coming in or if you're wanting us to mail you supplies, make sure you let us know that you now are using the Dreamstation 2, because there are different filters that you will need for this. But your hoses, your masks, everything is interchangeable. That should all work. The only thing you're going to have to get different is your water chamber and your filters if you need them. So thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions ever, give us a call. 228-3618 is our office number. That's a direct line to our office. And if you have any questions, we'd be glad to help you. Thank you. Take care.